Hey y'all, welcome back to another podcast episode with me, Alieshia.
And Camille.
Yes, we are trying out here, y'all. We got all these gadgets, so yes, we are trying to make it out here. But we gonna, get it together real soon, okay? Today we are talking about vision boards and how to create a vision board. And it's January, so we want to start it off right. So yes, we're going to throw it over to Camille so she can give us an affirmation. So there we go.
All right, so the affirmation today will be nothing can stop me from the success I desire.
Come on with the affirmation. Come on.
It is very important that we keep success at the forefront of our minds and know that it is achievable in whatever way you see fit. So super excited to talk about vision boards today. I did mine recently. And it was one of the most, exhilarating experiences you'll have because you're just building this vision, right? Of what you want your life to be. So I definitely had a good experience with building mine. So
yes, I actually love that. Okay, I love that affirmation. Hopefully you all love it as well. Okay, I would say that vision boards really have been something of inspiration to me. So I feel like it's really important to do vision boards. I feel like I started them in college. But I used to do vision boards my life, married, not married, house,
right.
Don't got the house, don't got the car, but it's okay though. We still learning.
Right.
But in actuality, I was okay, now I'm more intentional with my vision board. So now I make them more within the year, what I want to accomplish at the end of the year versus what I want to accomplish in the next 20 years of my life. So first, I wanted to talk to y'all about how to even create a vision board. And then I wanted to go into sharing our vision boards that we have for 2022. So first, when you want to create a vision board, if you have never created a vision board before, there's two different ways you can create a vision board. You can either do it digitally or you can either do it on a board like this. Sorry if y'all listen to us, y'all can't see it, but it's one of them boards from Walmart or Michael's if you're fancy bougie. And so if you want to do it on a board, you use magazines or you can even use printouts from the computer. You can print things out and words, people, whatever you feel like you want to use for that year. If you have a digital one, you can use Canva. I know plenty of people use Canva. I actually made a digital vision board and I have it on my home screen so I can see every time how much money I want to make for the rest of the year.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I never thought about that.
Yeah. So I have it. You can see it if you are looking, watching us. I have it on there. It's a black woman, talking, podcasting, So you can either do the digital one, which is get pictures, add pictures on Canva, create it, and you can make it your home screen or your lock screen. Or you can use regular poster boards, cut things out and have pictures and stuff like that and post them on there as well. Now, I want you to think about what you want to accomplish in the year if you have not made it. I want you to think about things that you want to do. I want you to really be more intentional and not just think of lollygag and da-da-da-da, but you can think of different subjects if you are a person of faith, if you want to do fitness, if you want to travel the world, just get a couple of different categories that you want to use to do better in, basically, and use that to make your vision board. Because sometimes you can be I want to do all these things, but you want to be able to scale it back a little, when it comes to trying to put stuff on your board. So I did a vision board I would say workshop kind of a couple years ago, right before the pandemic.
Sure.
And I suggested that people use SMART goals. And I don't know if people know what SMART goals are, but it's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So I would suggest that y'all can look that up if y'all want to, and y'all can create y'all vision boards with using SMART goals. Basically, it gives you a time. Is it measurable? Is it a realistic goal? Like, don't be saying you want to save $100,000 and you don't even make $70K. Okay, you might not be able to save $100,000. You know, you gotta fit it in where you get it in at. Okay. No crazy drastic goals. Not saying that they're not achievable, but at this point right now, if you don't even make $100K, how are you going to save $100K? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So there's that. You know, there always has to be a lesson in the teaching, you know, of what's going on with the vision boards. Mm-hmm. And then you can just use your different SMART goals to be able to create what you want to talk about on your vision board. Your different topics, your different sections that you want to choose will be 2 or 3. I did travel on mine. I did entrepreneur, and I did culture, you know, because I'm for the culture, okay? People be trying to play me, but that's really important to me, becoming an entrepreneur, doing things for the culture, and traveling. Do you want to say what maybe your 3 are?
So the top 3 that I focused on for my vision board, I would say, is entrepreneurship, hustle, and success.
Okay. Yes. So, you know, you don't have to have too many different categories. You can have 2, you can have 3, and that will actually help you with finding pictures, with decorating and doing all this stuff that you want to do for your vision board, okay? Mm-hmm. It makes it easier for the people, all right?
Yep, exactly.
So, yes. So we are going to share our vision boards. And I'm so sorry if you are listening because you won't be able to see the visuals, but we're going to try to make it visually appeasing for y'all through audio, okay? But that means that y'all just need to come and go live with us on Instagram. Millennial Thoughts Pods are
Camille Sells ATF.
Period. Or my YouTube channel, Alieshias Adventures. And yeah, y'all need to come check us out on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. EST on live. So yes, you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd love to go first. So, just to give you guys a little bit of background about why my vision board is what it is this year for me is, I feel like I had to take the time to think about what my goals were moving into a new career. So I've been a real estate agent for a year now. And being a realtor in your first year, working corporate America, figuring out the ins and outs of real estate, it's challenging. It is crazy. We're still living in a pandemic. So I had to sit down and think about what I wanted my life to look like, mm-hmm. right? That's the only way to start this process. So, I really knew that like going into real estate was going to be like an entrepreneurship mindset, and I had to like change a lot of the things I was doing on a daily basis. So, and it starts with changing your mindset. Once you change your mindset, like so many things can change for you. Mm-hmm. So I just started, thinking about positive things, being around more positive people, learning how to get, grow my peace of mind and all kinds of different things. So a lot of what my vision board focuses on, for those of you that are live and can see, it is success of a Georgia realtor. I would like agent-owned properties. I actually will have agent-owned properties. I'm a hustler. In real estate, you're not going to be successful if you're not a hustler. Mm-hmm. And so I have Taraji P. Henson.
Period.
Okay.
Because my girl went to LA with $700. I remember that story.
She is definitely motivation and has a quote about hustling.
Oh, she does?
Yes, she does have a quote about hustling.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Hustle is about understanding and working the spaces and angles between what is obvious to everyone else and using those quiet moments to stand out, to win. That is the hallmark of a true hustler. Period, Taraji P. Henson.
Okay.
Yes.
And right underneath her on my vision board, I have residential and commercial listings
period.
because that's a goal for me. I don't want to just stay in one box in real estate. I want to grow, but you have to have growth habits. You have to be determined. You have to be always moving forward. Okay. Bringing the heat, hustling, investing, like all these terms for me are constant daily motivation, to be, keep a successful, positive mindset. That's the hardest part because people don't see your vision. And it's not for them to see, but you have to make the major changes. You have to be a new you. You have to find new solutions. It's always, you have to just be in a constant learning mindset. And so that is what my board envisions for me, a roadmap for a richer, more meaningful, and a happier life. Take that road. Like, I'm very intentional about, the conversations I have, the people I meet, the connections I make, the deals that I do, just everything you do in life, the jobs you take, I'm intentional about everything because I need it to all lead to the bankroll, right?
To the money, period. Okay.
To the bankroll.
Because that needs to be on your vision board. If
The
it ain't,
bankroll needs to be on the vision board, and we should all be millionaires. We don't all have that mentality, but some of us do.
But do you really think that everybody can be a millionaire?
No, absolutely
okay,
not.
thank you.
I said
we should.
We should all be millionaires because there's enough money in the world. But we're not. To me, to be honest with you, the most important thing I could have put on my vision board, aside from action plan, money mindset, a leap of faith. We always got to keep our faith in God. Risk is the secret to success.
I knew you was gonna say that. Ooh, taking risk.
Taking risk.
It's so scary.
But it's key. Like, you're not going to get to the next level if you don't take that leap of faith. If you don't take that jump. If you don't take that risk, you're not gonna see what's on the other side. So for me personally, that's my takeaway is risk is the secret to success.
Okay, risk is the secret to success. Yes, you have investing, bringing the heat.
I love it.
So do you look at this every day?
I look at my vision board every day. I have it right across from my bed. And I think that it's important that you do keep it somewhere where you can see it every day. So your goals are constantly on your mind. If you go put it away in a closet, what was the point? That's not a vision board. The point of a vision board is to see your vision.
Well, let me go ahead and get some so I can put mine up. Mine isn't up, and I'm like, where can I put it up? Where can I put it up? Where can I put it up?
Put your vision board up. If your vision board is not up, how do you stay in control of your vision?
I have no idea, but I guess I'll be figuring out sooner rather than later. Okay. So mine is not as, packed as Camille's, but it's okay because it still got something on there.
Still got something.
Y'all can see it there. Y'all can see it on the Facebook Live, period, okay? So mine says 2022 because I wanted to be specific that it was in 2022, okay? So, like I said earlier, I have 3 different lists. I have entrepreneur, travel, and culture. So I'm going to go with the entrepreneur. That one is Oprah. She's, the queen, media queen. And, she done interviews, she done radio, she done did orphanages in Africa. Like, she has a network. Like, she is a woman of impact. And that's what I have on my board, too. And I feel like I want to be a woman of impact if I'm not already one. We'll see. And I also have media on here because that's what she does. And, of course, I do media. I do podcasting, YouTube, and stuff like that. So, really just honing in on that and seeing where it could take me to the next level. I also have Dream On because I feel like Oprah is a dreamer. She's a dreamer. And I feel like I'm a dreamer as well. But I just got to figure out, Martin Luther had a dream. You just got to figure out where it's got to go and what places it's at. And so, I have voices under entrepreneur and Oprah because I feel like being an interviewer, I really give people a platform, give people a voice, to speak out. And I feel like as a person of Oprah, she also gives that too. She gives people a voice with her network and stuff. So I want to be able to give people a voice as well. That's the whole reason behind my platform is to share people's experiences, share people's, not want to say exposure like that, but just share people's different experiences in life because everybody has a different life. So I put voices on there because that is like what I want to do. And then I also put take a break because Lord knows I work really, really hard, and I know I do. Sometimes I got to rest and take a break. So, it's going to be some days. No, I'm not doing nothing. Okay. And that's going to be okay. And the next one is take the stage. That's just like a little picture or whatever. And it's because with this podcast and more, I would love to take a stage. I would love to do a podcast live show. I've talked about that for a little bit. So I want to like be on some type of stage. We'll see how it's going to be, where it's going to be at. But I would love to like be on stage and like talking and like bringing people together and stuff. And then I have a little light bulb. It's a yellow light bulb. And it says idea. And that's just because as an entrepreneur, you always have all these ideas. And it's just like, okay, there's another light bulb. Okay, there's another idea. Like, I can try this. I can try that. I could try millions of different things. So that is for the entrepreneur segment. And also, like, I probably will never run out of ideas. So there's that. Even though all ideas may not be good, but they may work out somehow. And I have culture, okay? Because I am for the culture, period. And so under those words, I have be creative. And I feel like I'm kind of creative. I don't feel like I'm really, really creative.
You're getting way more creative. You're growing into it. You're growing into your creativity.
Yeah. I don't feel like I'm all the way creative. So I think like that's something that I would try to do. Like be creative, always thinking. But I do feel like that within not being that creative, I feel like using my voice shows activism in what I do with my content. And I really like activism, so I want to kind of get back into that. I kind of like fell off but like, because it's a lot. So I want to kind of get back into that because that is for the culture. And I want to be able to talk about everything. I feel like there's a lot of things. That's why I had this podcast, is because I feel like there was a lot of things that I didn't know that wasn't talked about, and I wanted to talk about. And I feel like how we move in the culture is talking about it, learning about it, different things that we want to talk about, different things that we need to know about that we don't know about. Then I have something on here. It's called You Plus These Money Tips Equals Rich. Okay, you plus these money tips equal rich. So I need the tips to get rich. So for the culture, we all trying to get rich. We all trying to be millionaires. We all trying to get to this. So it's like, okay, if I give some money tips, if I do this, then they can get rich. Somebody might can get rich, but I do need to get rich. Then I help everybody else get rich. Okay. And then there's something called Behind the Legacy. I kind of clipped it together because I am starting my own talk show on my YouTube channel, but we're going to wait for that because I don't want to put it out yet till, it gets out there. But Behind the Legacy, I think that is really important for people to know that Black people, anybody for real, but Black people are doing way more than just entertainment. And I feel like it gets hindsighted. Like there's entrepreneurs, there's books, there's writers, there's barbers, there's all these other people. Like entertainment industry is not the only industry that we can be in. So I feel like there's so much highlight on the media and like entertainment. I'm like, no, there's other things, and I want to be able to show and highlight the other people who are doing great in this world besides entertainment. And then, of course, in the culture, you can only do your best. Okay? Absolutely. So I have do your best because I'm not going to be able to do everything right. I'm not going to be able to see it. I'm not going to be able to know everything. Right. I'm just not. So I'm going to do my best, and I'm perfect as I am. Because I said what I said, and that's on period. And that's how I feel. And that's why I don't know if I'm going to get up too high because I'll be like, I said what I said. I don't care. But yeah, so that is the culture. And then for the last one, okay, what people probably know me for real is travel. So I have a travel bucket list.
Okay.
Period.
Let's talk about it.
This whole time I was like, dang, I could have went on Instagram Live on my page.
You really could have.
Crazy. Where's my phone? So my travel bucket list is out of the office. Because your girl is trying to get a remote job.
I like that.
Because your girl wants to
do
whatever she wants to and do whatever she wants to whenever she wants to. Okay? So I definitely have an out of office sticker. I made this at my Black Women of Atlanta vision board party. So they have stickers, so it was cute. And Bon Voyage, I'll tell y'all a little bit about that later. I can't really spill the tea yet. But just know, remember Bon Voyage, okay?
Okay.
And this says, turn your passion for travel into a successful business. And everybody always talks to me. They're like, you started a travel blog. I'm a travel blogger. Why don't you be a travel agent? Well, I don't want to be a travel agent because I don't want to waste my time planning trips for people who don't go. Okay. But
they sometimes go.
Sometimes, okay. I don't got time. But I do want to do like group trips. Not that I want to do that right now because clearly we're in the pandemic.
Right.
But I do want to hone in on that travel. But I think I want to do like travel guides and different things like that. So I want to bring some income through that. But I don't know where I want to bring that at. So I have that on here. Okay. And of course, my tagline everywhere is Alieshias Adventures. So I do like the adventure awaits. So I thought that was cute. The adventure awaits, you know, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay.
Okay.
And I really, really, really want to go to Turkey. So I put Turkish Airlines. Because that's how I'm going to get to Turkey. Okay. Period. And then down here, this is not really travel. So maybe I did 4 because this is living. And so I just want to live like it's going to be a wild summer. I had because my birthday's in the summer. Okay, hot girl summer. Period. Don't know how wild it's going to be because it's like we're going to be in a pandemic, but it's going to be okay.
It's going to be there.
Yes, and it says beauty has no boundaries. That's just something like knowing that you're beautiful wherever. Like being in the media, seeing different things like that. It's just like, am I beautiful for this? Am I beautiful for this? Because this and that happened. So it's just like showing like, okay, beauty has no boundaries. You're beautiful how you are.
Right.
Get your confidence up, girl. Boo. Just remember that, like, you are beautiful. And then fashion, I really want to not be like a fashion influencer, but I kind of want to like get some more, like, you know, like be on my grown woman fashion.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, something like that. So I have fashion, and then that is my vision board.
Awesome.
Hopefully y'all enjoy it.
That was nice.
Yes, we would love for y'all to, tell us about it when we post the picture on the page. Let us know, like, y'all vision board, y'all goals. You know, that'd be great.
Yeah, but also with you saying that, it is important to have people that do know what your goals are so they can support you.
That is true.
And hold you accountable.
Oh, and hold you accountable. That's the word. That is the word.
Yes. So, I think that it is super exciting that you're going to be traveling so much this year. Prayerfully. I hope so. Because prayerfully.
The pandemic.
The way the pandemic is set up, okay? We're going to get through it, though. So I'm excited that is something that you really want to, grow. It's like you're really growing into a lot of different spaces in your vision for this year. So seeing you at the beginning of this year, I can't wait till we look back on these and we're like, holy crap. Like, I got this. So, and I really admire the fact that you admire Oprah in the way that you do. Because, a lot of people say, how they're inspired by her, but I never heard it from the perspective that you said, and how she does provide that platform, and you being a content creator and wanting to, grow and be a platform for other people. I definitely see how Oprah is your inspiration. So.
Yeah, they be trying to come for my girl, but don't do my girl.
Oprah
I'm really trying to say
she got a lot of respect out here. And she be walking the fine line. She got the money to do it. Whatever. Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about Oprah back then. Okay. Like I feel like her and Tyler Perry are like a match. Yeah. Like
definitely inspired.
A business match made. It's amazing. Like where she came from, what she did. Like radio. She was like from Tennessee and stuff like that. Yeah, I actually really studied her story like a couple years ago.
Nice.
But yeah, I really think she is like a woman who gives a great platform, and I feel like she also helped Ava DuVernay, like they partnered together. So I don't really feel like she's the type of woman to be like, oh, like I can't help you even though I'm so like up there,
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I do like Oprah, actually.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah. And also, last week we talked about our words of the year. Do you remember your word of the year?
Of course.
Yes. So, my word of the year is abundance. So, I'm speaking abundance over everything in my life. Health, goals, money, everything. Okay? And also to know that sometimes your vision doesn't work out, because clearly I do want to travel, but we are in the whole pandemic, so I may not be able to travel. So it's like I may not be as sad because it wasn't me that stopped me. But you can put it on for the next one. So you might not always get all your visions because life does happen. Yeah. But as long as you have it down and you remember it, boom, that's good, okay? Yeah. So my word is abundance. What's your word?
Focused.
Yes. And I wrote a Facebook status, and I think last year my word was focus. You want to know why? Oh. So last year I feel like I did focus because last week we talked about living in Atlanta, but I think I shared that like I was working like 2 jobs and stuff like that. And so this year, like last year, I was like, no, I gotta focus. Like I have to get one job. I need some benefits because these jobs was not giving no benefits to your girl. Okay, no benefits, barely paying them. Like I was working 2 jobs to barely make it. But so I'm like, I think I was focusing on like getting that job, getting that stability that I know that I'm used to. So I feel like that was my word last year. Okay. Focus. That's how it panned out. And now I'm ready for abundance. Period.
Wonderful. Yeah. I'm focused on my goals, focused on my vision, focused on my action plan, just focused on being focused.
Okay, period.
Okay. Because, oh my goodness, distractions are constant.
So real.
They're everywhere. And that's why you have to wake up with your vision in front of you every single day.
Yes, I'm going to put it up. Yes.
Like, this is,
Okay. And so then I wanted to also give y'all an idea of what like SMART goals are. Hopefully if y'all stay to the end of the episode. I talked about SMART goals earlier. So I did 5 SMART goals for you all. So my first one is I want to gain 5 clients by 2022. And I really haven't shared too much about my business, but it's going to be like media, helping people start their media stuff, And then by December 2022, I want to go out the country at least once. Even if it's in December 2022, I still want out the country, okay? I want to save $5,000 by 2022 in December. Y'all going to see a lot of December, but it's going to be okay because your girl is trying to get it together, okay? And then I want to start my Roth IRA by December 2022. Not saying that I want to wait all the way to December, but it's like by this date. But I think I'm going to start earlier because I talked to a retirement person or something like that. So I think I'm trying to start earlier, fingers crossed. And then my 5th one is find a new job by May 2022. Okay. Because y'all know I'm trying to get a remote job, period. Okay. We're just going to work on that one. But those are my SMART goals. So just to give an idea of what SMART goals are. And y'all can go write y'all SMART goals down. And we want y'all to have, a prosperous 2020, okay? Yes. And also get you an accountability partner, how you said. Yes. That was really cool. I really like it because I've met people online and they're content creators. And so like the other day, I just had a whole content creation plan. Like we've been talking all day. We've been doing ideas and different things like that to just talk about what's going on, how we can do our content better and stuff like that. So it's great to have a circle of people who are doing.
Absolutely.
I would say some things like you, because we're not necessarily doing I do travel life, one girl does money and the dude does cooking. We don't do the same content, but we have the same ideas and how we want to grow and stuff like that. And so we just talk, we work together. So I've always wanted to be able to have that partnership or that connection, that community. That's the word.
Absolutely. Yeah, just like in real estate, we all do. There's so many different areas of real estate, right? And everybody has their own different goals. Nobody has the same goals. So, whatever goals they see fit, I want to support them in whatever way I can, and hopefully they're able to support me in return. So, you can still hold people accountable even if, you are on different goals and, everybody has different visions. So, but making sure that you can reach, like you said, attainable goals by the end of the year. So SMART goals were great. We encourage everybody to do those. Those are super important because if you don't have a vision and you don't know what to follow, you don't know where you're going. So it is important to write those things down and keep them in the forefront.
Definitely. If we're going to take a pause because we have to come back, okay?